Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here at the Noble Way. Today we are, well, I should say tonight because it's dark out, we're trying out
Ford's Garage. We've never been here. I'm excited. I love burgers. Love burgers.
Super excited. Never been here. Yes. But it sounds awesome. Ford's Garage. I honestly don't really know what else they have besides burgers.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I think they've got good cocktails, burgers. It's a place that's right outside of Disney. It's a couple minutes outside of Disney by the Premium Outlet Mall. So stay tuned. All right, we just sat down here at Ford's Garage, and it's a pretty cool place, I have to say. It's sort of styled after like 1920s, kind of like service station. Kind of like feels like not like a soda pop shop or anything, but more like
where you take your car to get fixed.
Yeah, like there's literally like I'm looking at the bar. I'll get a shot of it. I'm looking at the bar, and above the bar there's sort of like the you know, the lift that you would put a car on to like give it oil changes and stuff. And there's literally like a Ford car like on top of the lift, like above the bar. Like the ceiling of the bar is like a Ford car. And it's like the old style, like original Henry Ford cars, the Model T maybe or whatever it's called. I'm not a car aficionado, so I don't know, but it's like the old style Fords. But yeah, it's a really cute restaurant, and it's sort of like it's also it also mentions, I looked on their website and it said it's like Prohibition era too.
Oh, okay.
So like kind of like Enzo's, the Speakeasy, and the vibe of like Prohibition. I don't really get like the vibe of Prohibition here, but but like it's supposed to be I guess during that era in some way. So it's like 1920s is what it said. So it's kind of cool. Now, right on their menu, on their sign, it does say they're all about prime burgers and craft beers.
And I did see a lot of people getting beer. I've seen a lot of people getting beer.
A lot of people.
And I don't even like beer, but right before he said that, I didn't even know he was reading that. I was like, maybe I should have got a beer. It seems like this is like a beer place. It's craft burgers or prime burgers and craft beers. Yeah.
I don't drink beer, so I was not going to find out.
I was literally just thinking that.
But I probably am going to get a burger. They have a lot of cool stuff on their menu.
Yeah.
So the original Ford's Garage opened in less than 10 years ago. So it's interesting because there's even a Ford's Garage now over in Cincinnati where we hail from. And they've only been around for 10 years, so I think they must be growing pretty fast. But the original one was opened in Fort Myers, Florida, which isn't that far from here, which apparently is a stone's throw away from Henry Ford himself's winter home.
Oh, okay.
So pretty cool. They have the Burgers of Fame. A lot of different burgers. Ooh, they got a patty melt here, which this is under sort of the Burgers of Fame, but it has on rye bread, it looks like. I guess that could be kind of still considered a burger, but not really. So, rev up your burger. Chicken breast, turkey, or veggie burger, no charge. Bison burger, $5.50. So it looks like we got some salad options here. Oh, we got French onion soup. I'm probably going to have to give that a try. That's sort of a staple. And a sandwich shop. A couple different sandwiches, some sort of mac bar, some comfort foods, barbecue pork ribs, beer batter fish and chips, and then they have some sidecars, fries, tots, different things, sweet potato tots, and sweet desserts. Wow, do they have a lot of awesome things on their menu. It was really a hard time. I almost didn't get a burger because there was so many awesome things on their menu. But I was like, it says prime burgers and craft beer. If I'm not getting the beer, I at least got to get the burger. Otherwise, I just basically showed up and didn't get anything that they said to get. So, but everything looks so good.
I know, even the chicken pot pie.
It looked good.
Yeah. They
had meatloaf.
They had meatloaf, the loaded chili.
The buffalo chicken dip?
Yeah, buffalo chicken dip.
Now, I've never seen that on a menu. And buffalo chicken dip is really popular where we come from. It was like every party had buffalo chicken dip. And it was awesome, but I mean, we didn't get it because we just can't. There's just too much food. We'll have to come back here. We're gonna come back here again. We'll try some other stuff, but I love this place because, for the location, because it's right outside of Disney. So we've been driving by it for like forever, and we're like, we've got to try that place. It's always packed. It's got really nice outdoor seating, which is where we're at right now. It's a little chilly right now because of the wind, but it's not too bad. But it sounded good. I looked at the menu online. It's literally, I think it's less than a mile outside of Disney. Like, it's literally right by the Orlando Premium Outlets right outside. And so if you're in the area, whether you go to Universal or Disney, it's really easy to hop over here. You could probably just Uber if you don't have a car.
And you can reserve a table a day before or more. Not the same day, because I tried.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because they were all taken, but you can reserve a table at least one day before, if not more.
And there's only 2 of us, and we put our name in. They said it was going to be an hour-and-a-half wait.
And I was like, it's not going to be.
How long was it?
It was 36 minutes.
36 minutes. So not even half of what they said it was going to be. So I'm excited. I got an appetizer. I got the French onion soup. I don't know if it's going to be any good because it has beer in it.
Yeah,
it's cooked with beer, which, I mean, a lot of French onion soups are cooked with wine because it's a French dish. I am an absolute sucker for French onion soup, so I have to try it no matter where we go. Now, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I like it when it's very salty. Very salty. Like when the liquid has been boiled down so much that it's like super dark in color and it's very salty. I know that like a good French onion soup is usually lighter in color and much less salty, but that's just the way I like it. That's the way I make it at home. So usually if it's got like a wine or I think it has some sort of stout in it, I don't know if I'm going to love it, but I had to try it. So we'll find out. It could be delicious. And then I got a burger. You got a patty melt?
Patty melt. I got it without the Thousand Island dressing. It comes with Thousand Island, Swiss cheese, and grilled onions. But I do not like Thousand Island dressing at all. So I got it without. And
does it always come with Thousand
No,
Island?
I've never had one that had that on it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of like a Reuben sandwich.
Yeah. So, and I got broccoli instead of fries. But there was a lot of things on the menu I wanted. I love broccoli.
I mean, I do too, but broccoli?
Yeah.
I got tater tots. They said Ford's famous tots or whatever, so I got to try the tots. They had sweet potato
I wanted
tots.
chili.
I don't think I've ever had sweet potato tots. I've had sweet potato fries and I love
did?
them, but they had sweet potato tots. I almost asked them if they could do halvesies, but it was an upcharge to do the sweet potato tots, so I was like, next time I'll try them.
So I got the Blue Oval. It's a margarita with blue curacao in it. I have never had a margarita or even seen a margarita with blue curacao in it. And I love blue curacao. So that is what I got.
What's in it?
Tropical flavors, it said. Tequila and blue curacao. That's it.
What's on the rim? Salt or
Salt.
sugar?
I get salt. Yeah. I asked for salt. I think you can get either. And you can get all of the margaritas you can get on the rocks or frozen, but I got on the rocks.
I've never heard of a blue one either like that. What does it taste like? Give it a rip. I bet it's going to taste like blue curacao.
And it does. I love the flavor. Anytime I see a blue curacao drink, I get it. I prefer the blue curacao with rum. This is really good. This is really sour. It's like a more sour drink, which is also really, really good. So.
At least we're calling it blue curacao now instead of curacao.
Yeah, our daughter had to tell us that we were saying it wrong. She looked it up.
I think there was like at least 100 videos where we said blue curacao.
Yeah, I definitely did.
It only took us 100 videos to get to curacao. All right, my French onion soup showed up. Yum. Now.
It looks weird and good. There's like a chunk in it.
I mean, it smells good.
Is there actually any soup in it?
Yeah, there's some soup in it.
All the way.
There's some soup. Now, I like when I see a French onion soup that comes out and the cheese isn't bubbly brown on top.
Yeah.
I'm immediately disappointed
because I feel like covering the whole top.
It kind of was. I think it fell in,
was.
but it just means that it didn't sit in the oven long enough to let it get that bubbliness. But I'm always disappointed. Like I'm always like, oh, I wanted that crispy little cheese on there.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it makes a difference or not. Honestly, it looks dark in color.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. Now that he has the soup out. It's odd because the bread, normally you don't see the bread on top, but there's like it looks like the bread is like this thick. I don't know if it is, but it's sticking up.
It's like a big, thick piece of bread.
Here's the soup level, and here's where the bread
yeah.
is. And that's not normally like what
I want you to give it a try and tell me what you think. Okay. I just tried it.
It's really good. Oh no, it tastes like beer. I just had the aftertaste.
And it tastes like beer. Yeah.
It
And
tastes like
so
beer.
I was right, yeah. It kind of has a good little bit of like...
I didn't taste it. It took me a second to taste it.
The thing about beer for me is it's sweet. All beer to me is fair. Has like a sweetness to it. I don't like sweet French onion soup. I like salty French
I'm
onion
gonna have
soup.
another bite.
So for me, as predicted, whenever it has like a wine or a beer in it as sort of like a base ingredient in the base stock, it always ends up being a little bit sweeter, or even less flavor, and always less salty. So I'm always like,
Yeah.
so it's
It's
never
not
my
gross.
it's never my favorite
Yeah.
French onion soup. And as predicted, this is exactly that. It's but it does have a good beer flavor.
Yeah,
So
so
if
if
you
you like
like
beer-
beer, I think that you're gonna love this French onion soup. I don't actually think it's that bad. It's
It's
pretty
not.
decent. But it is exactly what I expected it to be. More of a wine flavored French onion.
Well, my first bite, I purposely got a lot of onions in it. So what I first tasted was the onions, and then I like swallowed everything and with the broth, and I was like, first I was like, it's good. I was like, oh wait, now it tastes like beer. It's like an aftertaste, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just not the best French onion soup I've ever had.
When you eat the
Like
onions,
I'm gonna take a drink.
yeah. When I ate the onions, I didn't taste the beer at all at
Yeah.
first, and then there was an aftertaste.
That's what happened to me.
But when I tasted just the broth, it really hit me the beer right away, like right away. So
The cheese is really thick. It's hard to cut, I feel like. You had my hair.
I was like,
in your
"What's on my
mouth."
face?"
It was my
And it was just a stray hair.
And it was attached to my head.
So I was trying to get rid of it, and all of a sudden I could feel it pulling out of her head. It was a lot better with the cheese and the bread because it took some of that. It took some of the beer flavor away for me. I mean, it was actually quite tasty with the bread and the cheese together, and the onions and broth.
It is better like that.
It was really good. I actually liked
Yeah.
it. So overall,
I like the bread in it. I like that it's thick.
yeah, overall it's a great French onion soup. It's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
it's a good French onion soup. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this, but we're gonna try. Let's do it. Good burger.
That's good.
It's good.
Very.
Let me get a taste. Can I taste it?
Good.
Yeah, the meat's really good.
I love rye bread.
And the bread's good too. Nice and crusty. Yum.
My broccoli's broccoli. I mean, it's nothing
Yeah.
fancy, but it's fine.
Same with my tater tots. They're just kind of like, I don't know, standard tater tots. They're definitely not like Old Red's tater tots. If you haven't seen our Old Red review of that restaurant down at Icon Park, the tater tots at Old Red were amazing. Like when they say like they had like good like special famous tater tots at Old Red, they really had them. Like they were amazing. I feel like most places that have like special tater tots, I feel like they're just regular tater tots.
Yep.
There's definitely nothing special. Like this is like if you make tater tots at home in your oven, this is pretty much that tater tot. But I like tater tots, so it's fine. And I got a lot. I feel like I got a ton of tater tots. The only bad thing that's happening right now is we don't have any silverware.
So I'm having to eat my broccoli with my hands.
Da-da-da!
Ta-da! About how to get it open.
Oh, look. It's got like a little radiator hose.
How do you
Look.
get it open?
See that? Like a little clamp. Little metal clamp like you would put on like your radiator. You just gotta slide it off.
Oh.
She's literally trying to like unclamp it.
You just have to slide it off.
Slide it off.
It's not sliding off.
Slide it the other way. Alright, I guess it's gonna take a real man to take care of this thing.
You just lost subscribers.
I only say that because I don't know how to do anything with cars. That's it. I slid that thing off. That's the extent of my car knowledge. Well, I can put gas in the car. I can do that. There we go. That's
Dude,
kind of
and the
cool.
napkins are like little garage napkins.
Yeah, they are.
Or
Yeah,
garage
you're right.
rags.
They're like little car like towels, like
Yeah.
what are they called?
I don't know.
They have a name.
I have to eat my broccoli because it's getting cold.
And I'm so like, I'm such a car enthusiast that I know the name of the. There is like a name for these, like these little like.
Car garage rags.
I'm just gonna call it a rag. But yeah, it's like a little. It's cool. My burger's really good. It's huge. I mean, the burger's really big.
So it's a patty melt.
And so they had half-pound burgers and they had third-pound burgers. But the third-pound burgers, there was only like 3 varieties.
Yeah.
So like their main burger section was half-pound. I didn't see that you could get the third-pound patty with those. You might have been able to if we asked. And I don't tend to like really, really thick burgers.
Same.
So I would say that would be one thing that I would change here is I would like to be able to get a little bit thinner burger. It's just too much for me, too much meat. But a lot of people like all that, like double cheeseburgers and all that. A lot of people like that. So, but overall, it's really good.
Yeah.
And I do like that they have pickles that actually can go on the burger. Because for me, I have to have pickles on a good burger. Unless it's like some like weird burger, but like for a normal burger, I want pickles, and I get annoyed when I go to a restaurant
Yeah.
and the burger says it comes with like pickles, and it's like a pickle spear
Yeah.
or something, or like a half pickle, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't put that on my burger. And there you have it, Ford's Garage. I thought it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was worth the money. It wasn't that expensive. It ended up being about $70 with the tip. That was for a burger, a patty melt, with side dishes,
Diet Coke, a drink.
Diet Coke. She got an alcoholic drink, and also a French onion soup. So overall, not badly priced. We only had to wait 30 minutes-ish,
Yeah.
36 minutes. Food was pretty decent. There was a lot of stuff on the menu we want to try, so we'll definitely come back. It was worth coming back to, right outside Disney. I enjoyed the food. I really like the vibe of the place. It's pretty cool. Food was comforting. I mean, it's burgers and beers. Burgers and beers, but a lot of other cool stuff like Southern foods and things on the menu too. So we highly recommend giving it a shot. You might like it. We think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. I'll be back. We're going to bring our daughter back next time.
All right, so thanks for joining us. Until tomorrow, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.